Where does the Black Country get its name from? Well, I'm going to tell you in this video. So the Black Country refers to the region's industrial heritage, and it was first referred as the Black Country in the 19th century towards the end of the Industrial Revolution. Now, why do we call it the Black Country? During the Industrial Revolution, during the 1800s, there were a lot of coal mines, there were a lot of foundries, a lot of forges, all of those sort of things that caused a lot of soot and smoke in the atmosphere. When the foundries were producing the smoke, the smog, the soot, what was happening is it was settling on the land. The land looked completely black. And many people have written about the local area of the Black Country. And one in particular stated that the area looked like a black wasteland. It didn't look very pleasant. It didn't look very appealing on the eye. And that soot and smoke, the grime, it all settled on the land. So it looked black. It looked bleak. It didn't look very nice. And that was all from the industry. Apparently at that time, there were no fish in the rivers. There weren't any leaves on the trees. And the landscape looked bleak and black. And during the peak of the Industrial Revolution, the area looked completely black. So that's where we get the name from. And it was first referred to as the Black Country in the 19th century, just towards the end of the Industrial Revolution. There is a lot of positivity that's come out of the Black Country and out of the Industrial Revolution. So let's talk a little bit about the border of the Black Country. Where is the Black Country? What towns does it involve? What towns are in the Black Country? And before I talk about this, there are schools of thought of different borders. You won't get two people in the Black Country agreeing on the borders of the Black Country. This causes a lot of debate. It causes a lot of arguments between some people. If you Google this, you will find it and you'll get different versions of it. Now, the Black Country is in England, which is in the UK for anybody watching overseas. We are in the West Midlands. So we're in the West Midlands, and the Black Country compiles of different towns. So the areas we have in the Black Country are Dudley, Sandwell, Walsall and Wolverhampton. So in Dudley, we've got Tipton, Coseley, Sedgley, Brierley Hill, Stourbridge, Kings Winford. Sandwell, we've got Albury, West Brom, Smethwick, Wednesbury and Blackheath. And then you move on to Walsall, and then you've got Wolverhampton as well. You find in the Black Country, we can't all agree on where the Black Country is. You can't get two people to agree where the Black Country is, where the borders stretch out to. Some people say certain areas are in the Black Country. Some people disagree and say they're not. But like I say, you might disagree with what I've told you. I'm not telling you my personal opinion. I'm just telling you what people generally say about the Black Country and what areas it includes. I'm not going to talk about my opinions because it's going to cause arguments, because this is a very touchy subject with a lot of Black Country folk. But what I will say, which we get a lot when we're outside of the West Midlands, is we get called Brummies. So I will just state that Birmingham is not in the Black Country. Birmingham has never been in the Black Country, and Birmingham will never be in the Black Country. It is, as we like to say, over the border. Birmingham is a different area. We get called Brummies a lot for people who aren't local. But if you stand us by a Brummie, we sound completely different. Our dialect is very, very different. And we say words that are different. We say different phrases. We've got different expressions. The Brummie accent, the Birmingham accent, is completely different to the Black Country accent. We are yam yams, they are Brummies. So there is a difference there. But what I will say 100% that Black Country folk will agree on is we're not Brummies. We're never going to be Brummies. And we're nowhere near Birmingham. But that's something that happens quite frequently, and it's not correct. We're not Brummies, and Birmingham is not in the Black Country. And if you are interested in the dialect and the Black Country alphabet, I have got a video coming out on Wednesday this week. So if you're not subscribed already and you're interested to hear what the Black Country dialect sounds like and the Black Country accent, if you can't already tell, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, because Wednesday I've got a video about the Black Country alphabet, and I'll talk all about the dialect and the accent and our Black Country alphabet on Wednesday.